What if everything you thought you knew about history was wrong? What if the cradle of civilization wasn't where you were taught? The truth is, Africa's history is the oldest, richest, and most suppressed story on Earth. Let's begin where it all started. In Ethiopia, the Omo Kaibish remains tell us something extraordinary. These bones, dated to 195,000 years ago, are the oldest known skeletal remains of Homo sapiens. Africa is not just a part of human history, it is human history. But the story doesn't stop there. Long before the pyramids, before the Romans, before the Greeks, Africans were mining. At the Ngwenya mine in Botswana, 43,000 years ago, they extracted red ochre. This wasn't just pigment, it was the beginning of human industry. Fast forward to 12,000 years ago in Egypt's western desert. Professor Fred Wendorf found evidence of crop cultivation. Barley, chickpeas, lentils, these weren't brought from the Fertile Crescent. They were grown here, in Africa, challenging the single origin theory of agriculture. Meanwhile, in central Nigeria, the knot culture was flourishing. By 1500 BCE, they were crafting detailed terracotta sculptures. These weren't just art, they revealed societal hierarchies, medical practices, and hairstyles. The Nok people were also masters of iron smelting, a technology they developed independently. But perhaps the most shocking revelation is this: Malian sailors reached America in 1311 AD, 181 years before Columbus. This wasn't a myth. It was recorded by the Egyptian scholar Ibn Fadl al-Umari in 1342. Imagine that Africans sailing across the Atlantic while Europe was still in the Dark Ages. And let's talk about medicine. In pre-colonial Uganda, surgeons performed caesarean operations using antiseptics and anesthetics. This wasn't primitive, it was advanced, sophisticated, and systematically erased from history. Then there's the Garamantes of Libya. They built a civilization in the desert using underground waterways called fogaras. This was hydraulic engineering on par with Roman aqueducts, but in one of the harshest environments on Earth. So why don't we know these stories? The answer is simple: systematic erasure. Colonial textbooks, biased archaeology, missionary agendas, they all work to suppress Africa's true history. But the evidence is there, waiting to be uncovered. Africa's past is not just a footnote in world history. It is the foundation. From human origins to advanced civilizations, from global voyages to medical breakthroughs, Africa's story is the story of us all. And now, it's time to tell it.